Hey guys, it's The Price is Wrong. Sorry I haven't been uploading in a while. I've been busy with school and building this lovely workshop. As you can see, a belt sander, table saw, workbench. You can see it's covered with junk for my airsoft guns, so leave in the comments if you want to see a video of me completely rebuilding my Echo 1 Scar H. So I'm currently in the middle of that, but that is not what this video is about. This video is about how to melt aluminum for under $40 from your home improvement store. This will be a long, reliable, long-lasting forge built from common materials found at your hardware store for under $40. So let's get started with the material list, and then we can show you how to build it. Okay guys, here's what you're going to need to build your forge. You're going to need a 6-gallon bucket from the hardware store. Make sure you get the lid version. It'll come with a little lead. It's really good. You need a lid for the actual furnace to keep all the heat in. It's really important to get those upper temperatures and make you a lot more efficient on the amount of coal you use. You're going to need a nipple, just a black iron pipe nipple. Make sure it's not galvanized. Just any diameter, really. The diameter that best fits what you're going to use to supply it with air. So in this case I'm using a shop vac. So I'm using a 1 by 8 inch nipple. So 1 inch diameter, 8 inches long. This is a really good size. And then you're going to need some concrete. A 50-pound bag will be fine. I have 80 pounds of crack resistant concrete. An 8-inch form tube for like posts. So you pour your cement around, put the post in here, and pour your cement in. We're going to be using it for the opposite of this. And then you're going to need a few tools, very minimal, not that much. You're going to need some sandpaper, a file, a drill, a mallet, and a can. This isn't really a tool, it's just you're going to be using it. So let's get started with the first step, which I've already done because I'm going to be doing it again on this. So what you got to do is you got to get your bucket, remove all the label, and get your black iron pipe. Actually, this is what I did first. This works really well. So you pour up to here with cement to get like a 2-inch layer of cement to protect the bottom of the foundry, and then right above it you mark out a hole for this, and then what you do is you cut a hole in it. So there's multiple different ways. This way I think is going to be the easiest, is you drill multiple holes around and then punch it out and then file it clean. So that's what I do to get the holes. Other ways you can do the holes is drill, use tin snips. Dremel works really well. That's what I use for this one. And then you can just bend the metal out. Bend the metal out around the pipe, because when you bend the metal out, right, it creates a little ledge that actually holds the pipe. So that's a good way to do it. So you're going to want to drill a hole slightly smaller, and then you're going to take a pair of pliers and bend it out and then fit it in there. So that's the first step. The next step is take your can and place it right here and drill all around, and then do the same thing here and cut a hole right in here. The reason you're using a can for this is so when the lid's on, you can just pop it in right through here. So let's get started on that part. So I'll take you back into my workshop and we can start working on the lid. Okay guys, I just cut off the handle right here. So I'm going to take my can and I'm going to chop off the bottom and then trace it on here. So I'll go do that and then I'll show you I'll show you me drilling this after I chop off the top. So I cut off the handle, taking the top of the bottom of the pop can, and then slapping it down in the middle, and tracing. There you go. There's the hole. Now take your drill and holes. Once you have one started, you can just take a pair of tin snips and finish cutting it up. Doing what I should have done in the first place. Grabbing my Dremel, and let's use safety goggles, and let's get the cut. Gotta go change blades. There we go, all cut. You're gonna want to get another can, make sure it fits. And it doesn't, so just take your tin snips, or a pair of pliers, and roll the edges up where they're too big. And now it fits. So what you're going to do is you're going to flip it over. And I'm going to do both of these pours at once. So this is how you would cut the hole on that, but it'd be a lot easier. So let's get to the point where we're getting ready to cast both of these. I forgot one more thing you're gonna need is some tape. So let me go grab some tape and a 5-gallon bucket to mix your cement in. So I'll go get all of those and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's your tape and 5-gallon bucket. So take your tape, and if you cut it perfectly, you might not have to do this step. You're going to tape off all of this. So now that all your taping's done and all that, you can start to mix your cement. So grab your cement bag and then just start taking red Solo cups and pouring it in. So now I'm just gonna go turn the hose on, fill it up, mix it until it's like kind of like a wet slop, so you can pour it in between there. So let me go pour in some water. Little Looks like I didn't make enough, so I'm gonna take my mallet, tap around here, get it all settled, pour some more water in here, pour some more cement, make it a little bit more, and I'll be right back to putting more in. So once you're done filling it up, just take a paper towel, wipe all the surfaces clean. Now you're gonna want to mix some more cement for your lid. So I'll be back when I'm pouring the lid. Okay, here's the pour. And opposite. So I just put some paper towels on the bottom to prevent the water leaking through a little bit, which wasn't too bad. I think it's pretty good. So if I take you over here, you can see I have this on a piece of plywood drying under cover, just in case it rains. So I'm gonna go move the other one under cover as well. And I think this is it for part one. Part two will be me releasing the can and the cardboard tube and firing it up for the first time and doing a melt. So yeah, see you guys in the next part. So guys, I've just moved this under cover, and I'm gonna move the other one under cover, the full forge over here later, a little bit later. I think I made the cement mix a little wet, so we'll see how that turns out. It might take a little while to dry out, but since this is summer, I have a job and a car, so videos will be coming out a lot more regularly. Well, a lot more like more on a basis, so maybe like one every week, maybe even two every week. I don't know. Depends how I'm going. I have some future projects, me working on my airsoft guns. You saw, put in the comments if you want to see me working on that. So this is part one, and then part two should be uploaded in about a week. I promise you guys it will be uploaded within the next 2 weeks though. I am sorry that it took so long for this video to come, but I think it was well worth it. See you guys in the next part.